So today in cloud gaming news, we finally have a release date for Terraria on Stadia. GeForce Now is launching 9 games this week, ranging from The Witcher to a brand new strategy game. And finally, Xbox has confirmed their new acquisition in Bethesda and is going to do exactly what we might have all feared. There might be some exclusivity. All that in this video. Make sure you guys are subscribed as I strive to give you daily content, especially since 40% of you still watching have not subscribed to the channel. Join the fastest growing cloud gaming community in all of YouTube. With that, let's jump into the news as we have Terraria having a release date on Stadia, and this was announced via Twitter. It's coming March 18th, and as you guys know, this is one of the most successful and highest selling indie games of all time. It does come with some controversy though, as it was just a month ago, co-creator Andrew Spinks canceled this release on Stadia because he'd lost access to his Google accounts. With that behind him now that he has access again, this game is finally set to launch, and it will be curious to see if all this drama that was ensued by the canceling and then uncanceling, will it affect sales at all, or how this game will be received next week. Either way, it won't be long before we get to see it, and I'm still debating myself if I'm going to dive into this. I have poured dozens of hours myself into this on other platforms, but either way, we'll see. And let me know down below, guys, if you guys are going to be picking this one up or if you will be passing on it when it launches next week. So GeForce Now is looking to have a great week this week with the launch of the Witcher games across GOG.com, the DRM-free website that people love to use as an alternative to Steam and Epic Games. Now, the Witcher games that are coming are ranging from Thronebreaker, Witcher 2 and 3, and they're all going to see special access now to the cloud service. Previously, this game had been available only through Steam, but for those who don't like that storefront, now they can grab these games here on GOG.com. That is not all. GeForce Now is also seeing new releases in Monster Energy Supercross 4, Stronghold Warlords, a completely new strategy game that shows some promise, but I will say early user reviews coming in are pretty mixed so far. All in all, a very strong week for GeForce Now, and it's always good to see more support for GOG.com, especially for those who don't like using Steam or Epic. So lastly, in today's video, we have Xbox now officially completing that Bethesda deal, and future developed games like Doom, Elder Scrolls, and my personal absolute favorite in Fallout, those franchises will potentially be exclusive only to the Xbox ecosystem. And well, what can that possibly look like? According to Phil Spencer, Game Pass will be the best place to experience new Bethesda games, including some new titles in the future that will be exclusive to Xbox and PC players. Keep in mind, he said some new titles. Not only that, but Bethesda marketing chief Pete Hines had this to say about the acquisition. As we've all shared, the expectation is that Bethesda Softworks and our studios will continue as we have in the past, just with more support and resources than we've ever had before. And so guys, that makes this entire thing overall very interesting to say the least. But obviously the headline is that some of these future games will undoubtedly be completely exclusive and will not be on other platforms. No word though on what this will mean exactly for xCloud, but if we go on what has been said in the past, that is that xCloud is set to receive all of Xbox's first party exclusives, so I would expect that these future Bethesda games will be on there. Truth be told though, this is a pretty big deal if you're not into signing up for Game Pass, or if you have no interest in the Xbox ecosystem or paying that monthly subscription. And if you're a huge fan of these franchises that I mentioned earlier, this is going to feel like a blow. What is interesting to continue to know is that with the Xbox Game Pass, you don't need to own a console, which is key, because if you can play this via xCloud or download it to your PC, this might not be that bad. But if they were somehow to tie this only to the consoles, man, that would really suck. Either way, it will be fascinating to see what games will be exclusive in the future, which won't be, because Spencer did say some new titles, not all games. So we'll see if he holds up to those statements. With that, let me know your thoughts on Terraria coming to Stadia March 18th. Is it a buy or a pass for you? GeForce Now getting Witcher and other new titles, and finally the Xbox Bethesda deal finally done and complete. Will you guys jump on that Xbox ecosystem to play Bethesda exclusive titles, or will you just stick to your platform? And which games do you guys think will actually be exclusive and which won't? Let me know all that down below. Guys, I always read all your comments. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'm Sunny, and I'll see you in the clouds.